Hello, how are you doing? I am Jerry and I am a Christian and a preacher of the gospel in Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. Can Christian join cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is just digital currency. True money used to be silver and gold as in the Bible days. God says in the book of Haggai 2, "Silver is mine and gold is mine, and in this house, meaning the house of God that Zerubbabel was building, he will grant peace." Paul explains to us that the love of money or greed is the root of all evil. There is a limited amount of metal gold and metal silver on earth for 7 billion people to earn to have a gold and silver coin in their pockets to trade with. That is when they introduced paper money that was just IOU note. For each $50 note there was 50 kilograms of gold in the bank. Then the banks started to only keep 30 kilograms of gold for a $50 note. So people were losing trust in the paper currency or fiat currency, for governments were just printing them out of thin air. And in 1971 President Nixon removed the dollar US from the gold standard. The dollar US was now backed up by the economy of the nation based on labor force and taxation system. But very soon governments started to lie of the growth of their economy. So they printed more money to keep up with the bubble in the economy that had been created by the loans the banks gave for the money they did not have in their vaults. Banks were allowed to lend $100,000 for every $1,000 paycheck a client deposited in its bank account, which forced the government to print for money. And the bubble just burst in 2008. That is when we had a financial crisis that bankrupted Ireland, Greece, and crippled the USA economy. People did not trust government anymore, and they discovered that banks were just adding number in computers, but they did not have that money in their vaults. One more, it is the greed of bankers and trader that inflated things, charging high interest, trying to lend 100 times the money they did not have in their vaults. Truly Paul was right by saying it is the love of money of the greed of the politicians for being re-elected, and banker and trader to make more money that lead to evil things, even people losing their houses, their jobs, and countries going bankrupt in that crisis. People have talked about going back into using silver and gold coin. In Utah, USA, they are now accepting silver coins and gold coins to buy and sell in stores and markets. But there is a limited amount of metal gold that is not the solution. So people thought about creating a currency that will be like virtual gold, that appreciate in value over time like gold does, and its value is based on offer and demand. And also there is a limited number of coin in circulation, just like there is a limited number of gold coins in circulation. That is when the concept of cryptocurrency came up. Bitcoin was the first, they are pioneers, it was a success. Many people made millions with Bitcoin. A Christian has freedom of choice. If they want to invest in a monetary vehicle that are free to do so. Cryptocurrency, e.g. Bitcoin, is meant to be a digital form of currency that has intrinsic value. The infallibility of this type of currency is uncertain, and there are risks just like any other investment vehicle. 1 Timothy chapter 6 KJV 10 For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. The love of money is the root of all evil. Would you be able to contest and argue against this statement?